From 2013 to 2014, Oxcal participated in the operational readiness phase of the opening of Heathrow Airport's newest terminal. This film highlights some of the areas that we were involved in and the achievements of our consultants in helping to bring Terminal 2 to life. In 2009, Heathrow began a £2.5 billion programme to demolish Terminal 2's ageing facilities and rebuild a new modern terminal. The new 20 million passenger capacity Terminal 2 would be one of the largest privately funded infrastructure projects in the UK and become a consolidated home for the Star Alliance group of airlines. A less than optimal start to Terminal 5's operating life convinced Heathrow to invest in a more robust and extensive operational readiness program to deliver a seamless, trouble-free opening. Recognising Oxcal's strong operations and aviation experience, our consultants were trusted to lead critical elements of the operational readiness program to help Heathrow realise its goal. Oxcal's experienced professionals were active in areas such as terminal and airfield proving trial and delivery, proving trial logistics, fixtures, fittings and equipment logistics, process and contingency re-engineering, airline migration and counter-terrorism. A vast amount of movable furniture, fixtures and other equipment was required to operate the terminal. We provided a complete just-in-time inspired logistics solution to manage the procurement, security screening, delivery and installation of more than 300,000 individual items, ensuring that internal customers' needs were met and that the terminal opened with everything required, ready and in position. With the late decision during construction to bring all Star Alliance airlines under one roof, more airlines than were originally planned would be required to operate from the new terminal. This required our consultants to undertake a mammoth process re-engineering project. The effort implemented a world-first cabin check-in to increase throughput capacity and offer passengers more choice and a seamless experience. It harmonised and optimised the processes of 26 airlines and introduced robust contingency processes for disrupted operations. This process design and re-engineering effort greatly improved capacity, enabling a larger number of airlines to operate from the terminal than was originally planned. The phased migration of 23 airline offices from other terminals on the Heathrow estate presented a complex logistical challenge. We provided planning, coordination and support to airlines to ensure a smooth transfer of operations and equipment into the new Terminal 2. As part of the proving team, our consultants led or supported the design and delivery of a program of proving trials designed to test all aspects of the terminal's people, processes, systems and infrastructure, and to flush out and fix issues before the terminal went operational. We worked with operational stakeholders to define trial objectives, translate them into complete proving trial designs, and deliver a proving program that included 182 individual trials. The program identified thousands of issues that could be dealt with before the first operational flight took off. Oxcal developed and led an extensive technical airfield proving program, principally focused on airbridge trials and stand design. Utilising purpose-manufactured fuselage mock-ups to simulate live aircraft, we rigorously tested and retested airfield infrastructure. This allowed faults such as miscalibrated air bridges and unworkable stand design to be identified and rectified before opening, significantly reducing the risk of operational failures. Our proving logistics team managed an array of work streams to enable proving trials, including trial volunteer recruitment, registration and feedback capture, event staff management, catering, volunteer rewards and recognition, equipment procurement and trial setup. Without these vital activities, none of the trials could have taken place. Our team coordinated trial volunteers, welfare and equipment to enable proving trials involving 14,000 volunteers, with the largest end-to-end process trials involving over 3,000 volunteers each. The terminal was constructed in a landside environment, introducing the potential for a security threat to be secreted within the building during the construction phase. A large-scale police counter-terrorist search operation was required to establish the airside security restricted area and transition the facility into a fully security-compliant terminal, safe to open to staff and passengers. Working with security experts, Oxcal project managed the operation to ensure that the high-impact project was delivered as a controlled process and within the allocated time frame. Involving more than 400 police officers and technical support resources, its successful completion enabled the business-as-usual security operations within the terminal to begin for the first time. After more than 6 months rigorously trialling, retrialling, and pushing infrastructure, processes, and systems to the limit, 14,000 volunteers had taken part in 180 proving trials. 3,000 volunteers each took part in 4 end-to-end trials. 1,700 staff familiarisation and training sessions were delivered. 300,000 individual pieces of fixtures, fittings, and equipment were delivered and installed. 100,000 bags were pushed through the baggage system, and 26 unique sets of airline processes were re-engineered and harmonised. On June 23, the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh officially opened the new terminal. The soft opening 3 weeks earlier had been a success. A United Airlines flight from Chicago had landed and was the first to taxi to the new terminal. Heathrow had taken the operational reins and the terminal was operating as planned. Partnering with Heathrow to deliver a successful operational readiness program was a huge high-profile challenge. We are proud to have delivered a professional service in the areas in which we were involved, and the program has been a highlight in Oxcal's history.